This is some unprocessed emotion. So I went through my entire life.
The 12-hour walk. It is a beautiful morning as we head out on a 12-hour walk day, distraction-free for 12 hours with me, myself, and my mind. It's amazing how we never actually give ourselves distraction-free time. Sure, we put the phone down or rest, but don't actually give ourselves this time. Off we go in our separate directions to enjoy our 12-hour walk day. Beautiful moon shining. Okay guys, here I go. This is gonna be my 12-hour walk day. Beautiful sunrise, just getting ready to come over the horizon there. This day is all about me. We rarely ever give ourselves the time to just be with ourselves, just be with our mind, distraction-free, no cell phone, no music, nothing to distract us from what's inside here. 12 hours, nothing but me, myself, and my mind. I will see you at the end of the day. Namaste. And off I go from the point of origin for about 20 miles. Started here, rounding the corner, going over the bridge. That was the campground I started at. Went all the way up and around the corner. Found this cube to meditate with. Had very profound experiences before continuing on, moving up the road, then finally down over to the beach, clearing my mind of burdensome thoughts and energies, symbolically represented here, continuing up to Boneyard Beach, where I found my sanctuary, to stop, take a rest, have lunch, think about my journey, look how far I've walked, and then thinking how far I still have to go. Dipping my feet in the water, writing in my journal, doing some qigong on the sand, laying out my yoga mat for breath work. And then I began my breath empowerment journey. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, even 80 breaths later, my body is vibrating in this sanctuary that I found for myself. Cradled in this abyss of love, looking up at this ancient tree. The limbs were beckoning me into this departure, into this, there's the energy orb if you saw it there, into this mind-shifting, altered dimensional state that I was experiencing. My hands on fire, buzzing and vibrating, my feet vibrating, my whole body floating in the abyss. It was great. And it was time to move on, heading back. So far to go, many miles still to walk, still 6 hours left, thinking about how far I have already come as I look back on how far I have already walked. Many miles 6 hours ago. Made it all the way back to that cube for some more breath work, powerful departures, experiencing incredible energetic experiences. When I look back and I notice a storm is a-brewing, getting caught in a thunderstorm, running back to this gazebo.
Oh, I got caught in a little bit of a rainstorm.
Because why not? When no one's around and you're in the middle of a rainstorm, might as well take a shower.
Mother Nature.
I'll spare you the private shower. As I made it all the way back to the first place where I did the meditation in the morning, knowing that I have now made it all the way back. Nearly 12 hours, nearly 20 miles. And then I returned back to my truck. 20 miles, 0.98 to be exact. Quite an experience, epic journey, releasing trapped emotions, reprogramming the energies of trauma, releasing it all from my tissues, and now I am cleansed and very sore. Look how far I've walked. Wow.
Well guys, I just got back from that 12-hour walk. Feet are burning. Oh man, wow. So much conversation with myself. First part of the walk was very challenging. The no-seams were eating me alive. Beautiful sunrise though. I got stuck in like a marshy area, so I had to turn around and go back. Halfway through, I thought, am I crazy? I mean, not halfway through, but like just a couple hours in, I thought, man, I'm crazy because I'm still going farther. Amazing breath work on the bridge with one warrior's breath. Boom, man. It was like energy voices were saying, he doesn't know who he is. He doesn't know where he is. And I'm like, you're right. I'm no one, nowhere. In no time, I was gone. Off one warrior's breath. It was amazing. Then I went and found this, it's like this old concrete cube. And I sat in front of it and I did 9 warrior's breaths. And when I got to the top of the 9th breath and I did the breath retention, I fell back and I fell into what I was seeing was like this liquid energy story unfolding, showing me, downloading transmissions. I mean, it was so incredible. And then miles and miles of walking. Feet started to hurt, knees started to hurt, hips started to hurt. So then I started saying, all right, you know what? This is some unprocessed emotion. So I went through my entire life from my birth, where I've never met my birth father, where I had identified as being abandoned, and I changed all that, changed my story, went through my entire life, releasing processed emotions, unprocessed emotions out of my tissues, out of my painful hips, out of my knees, out of my feet. Got to Boneyard, where all the beautiful old dead trees on the beach, and laid out my mat, did my breath empowerment. Wow, I was floating, hands were vibrating, and that was incredible. Had my lunch there, worked my way back. I stopped all along the way, had snacks and stuff. And then on the way back, I stopped at the that cube again. Man, did another 9 breaths. This one was, I mean, they're always unlike anything I've ever experienced in my life, but this one was like unreal. I was so gone, so taken. I surrendered. I knew that I was leaving this life behind and that I was gone. And I let go and I surrendered. And I felt heat, not just energy, but heat from my toes all the way up through my body as this vibrating energy. And it was so incredible. I mean, wow. And then a torrential downpour started and thunder and lightning everywhere, and I was getting drenched at that cube. And I ran back to a gazebo, luckily. Got under there. Took all my clothes off because they were wet. And luckily I had a towel with me because I went to the beach. And got all dried off and then walked back. And on the way back, I went back to that marshy area that was like full of water, and the tide's out now, so I was able to climb right over it. And so I'm back. And wow, what an incredible experience. Deep conversations with myself. Powerful experience. Definitely recommend it. Not gonna do it again for a while though. Powerful though. Take care. Cheers.
Quite a feeling of accomplishment. Meeting back to share our story.